Hello and welcome to Englicast, the place where we start our journey with English step by step, not as students, but as friends facing the challenge together. Have you ever made a language mistake in front of someone and felt like the ground swallowed you? Did you wish you never spoke? Did you feel that you are not good enough to continue learning? If your answer is yes, then you are in the right place with people just like you. In this episode, we will discover how our mistakes can be our best teachers. We will understand why we make mistakes and how to change the way we think about them. We will see mistakes as a start point, not an end. Part 1. Where does fear of mistakes come from? Let's start from the beginning. When we were children, we were not afraid to make mistakes. We spoke our first language freely. We made funny mistakes in words or order. Our parents laughed and corrected us, and we continued playing like nothing happened. Imagine a child says, "I eated the apple," instead of, "I ate the apple." Do you laugh at him? Of course not. Maybe you smile and say kindly, "It's ate, not eated." But with time, school, exams, and other people watching us, we started to feel shame when we made mistakes. A mistake became something bad. And when we started learning a new language, we took that fear with us. Now we are afraid of making mistakes instead of seeing them as part of learning. Part 2. The truth no one tells you. Here is an important truth. Everyone who speaks English fluently made thousands of mistakes before reaching fluency. Yes, thousands. Not just small mistakes, but funny, embarrassing, and even bad ones. But the difference between those who reached fluency and those who stopped is the first person saw the mistake as a lesson. They saw it as part of the learning process, just like learning to drive or ride a bike. Think like this. Can you learn to draw without bad lines? Can you cook a perfect meal the first time? Of course not. You don't learn to swim without getting wet. And you can't learn a language without losing a little pride sometimes. In simple words, every mistake you make is a small price you pay for the fluency you will get later. Part 3. What to do when you make a mistake. Now to the important part. When you make a mistake, don't say, "Why did I say this? What's wrong with me? Why am I stupid?" Instead, ask, "What can I learn from this mistake?" Here are some simple steps. Write the mistake. After a lesson or talk, if you made a mistake, write it down. Don't let it go away. Example, you said, "He go to school," instead of "he goes to school." Write it down to fix later. Find the reason for the mistake. Was it from translation? From how you said it? From grammar? Find the type of mistake. This helps you focus on what you need. Try to fix it yourself first, then check from a good source. Say the correct sentence, write it, and use it. Example, instead of "he go to school," say "he goes to school every day because he loves learning." Forgive yourself. This is the most important thing. Yes, forgive yourself. Always remember, a mistake is not a failure. It is a natural tool for learning. Say to yourself, "I am learning." It is normal to make mistakes. Now I will share my story with mistakes. When I started speaking English for the first time in front of people, I made a mistake with the word kitchen. I said another word instead. Yes, maybe the word you are thinking now. They laughed, and I felt so embarrassed. At that moment, I wanted to run away. But after I calmed down, I decided to learn from it. And today, I laugh at the story and I use it to teach others. I would not be fluent now if I didn't go through these moments. Now, all those mistakes became stories I tell and lessons I will never forget. Every time you make a mistake, say to yourself, "This means I am improving. This means I am learning. I will never forget this mistake." Change your inner voice from blame to support. Make the mistake a sign of growth, not a sign of weakness. Remember, if you don't make mistakes, you're not learning. Do you know why children learn languages faster than adults? Not because their brains are better, but because they are not afraid of mistakes. They laugh, repeat, and try until the language becomes a part of them. Part 6. Repetition is the way to grow. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be regular. Every mistake you fix is one small step forward, and every small step builds the road to fluency. Choose to speak, even if you make mistakes. Choose to write, even if you are not sure. Choose to learn without comparing yourself to others. Now, here is a simple daily exercise. Write 3 sentences in English every day. Find your mistakes. Fix them. Repeat the correct version. Before we finish, let me say something important. Your mistakes are not shame. They are signs on the road to success. There is no hero who didn't fall. There is no master who didn't make mistakes. Everyone you see today who speaks fluent English is someone who chose to keep going, even after many mistakes. Don't fear falling, fear stopping. Will you be that person one day? I believe you can. And I know that every day you listen to Englicast, you are getting closer to your goal. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please support us by liking, subscribing, and turning on the bell icon. Your support and comments mean so much to us. They help us keep going and make better content for you. Write your thoughts and ideas in the comments. We read every word from you. Thank you for being with us and see you in the next video.